Every year, football's greatest gather for the Ballon d'Or, waiting to hear their name. But what if I told you some of the most legendary players in history never heard theirs called? These are the kings who ruled football but never held its crown, the Ballon d'Or. Today, we'll dive into 15 football legends who deserved the Ballon d'Or but never got what they deserved. And I can already tell you one thing: Ronaldo and Messi are to blame. Welcome back to Football Cosmos. We are a small channel hoping to grow to 1,000 subscribers. Your help is much appreciated. Let's dive in. Number 1. Andres Iniesta. He wasn't loud or flashy. He has always been quiet and humble. This man was bursting with football intelligence. Iniesta was always a sight to behold. In the chaos of a World Cup final, one quiet man wrote history with a single touch. Iniesta, the heartbeat of been a Barcelona's golden age. World Cup winner, Euro champion, 4-time Champions League victor. Yet no Ballon d'Or. Why? Because his magic wasn't measured in goals or assists. It lived in the spaces between. When Spain conquered the world, Iniesta was its soul. Number 2. Xavi Hernandez, sticking to Barca greatness. If Iniesta was the heart, Xavi was the mind. Every pass was poetry, every movement was precision. He dictated the rhythm of world football, turning 90 minutes into a symphony, but genius isn't always glamorous. In an age of fireworks, Messi and Ronaldo, Xavi's quiet control didn't make highlight reels. Yet every trophy Spain and Barca lifted had his fingerprints on it. Number 3. Thierry Henry. The year was 2003. Henry was unstoppable. 42 goals, 26 assists, the face of Arsenal's invincibles. Everything this guy touched turned into gold. He had an unparalleled aura and single-handedly made millions worldwide fall in love with Arsenal. World Cup, won. Euro, won. Premier League, conquered. But when the ballots were counted, Henry finished second and then fourth. The truth? He was too English for Europe, too French for England. Voter bias and timing robbed him. But in our hearts, he was already football's king. Number 4. Wesley Sneijder, 2010, A Year of Destiny. Sneijder lifted the treble with Inter Milan. His contribution was enormous. Then he carried the Netherlands to a World Cup final. 5 goals, 4 assists in 7 World Cup games. As a midfielder, to be clear. He finished the World Cup 2010 as one of the tournament's 4 top scorers. One heartbreak in Johannesburg. But when the Ballon d'Or was handed out, Messi took it. Sneijder didn't just lose the award, he lost history. Even now, fans, whisper that was his year. Number 5. Frank Ribéry. It's the year 2013. Bayern Munich were untouchable, the treble and total dominance. They were a scary sight. No one liked to stand against the German superpower in this era. Ribéry was the spark, 22 goals, 18 assists, and the architect of perfection. But Messi and Ronaldo split the votes. Ribéry later said, "I felt robbed." He didn't need the trophy to know that year he very well might have been the best player in the world. Number 6. Robert Lewandowski. Then we're in 2020. The world stopped because of COVID-19, but football had one constant: Robert Lewandowski, scoring as if the laws of physics didn't apply. The Champions League, the Bundesliga, the DFB Pokal, the perfect treble. Then, the Ballon d'Or was cancelled due to COVID. Football's cruelest twist. For once, the greatest striker alive didn't lose to a rival, he lost to history itself. Number 7. Paolo Maldini grace, leadership, longevity. Maldini wasn't just a defender, he was a monument. If you had to describe a defender with the complete package, you would have to say Maldini. 25 years, 5 European Cups, over 1,000 games, but never a Ballon d'Or. Why? Because defenders don't easily win popularity contests. Cannavaro's win in 2006 came too late. Maldini's prime had already passed, but every young defender still studies his shadow. Number 8, Andrea Pirlo, the man who made football look like art, so elegant, so smart and so consistent. Pirlo didn't sprint, I wonder if he can even do it. Andrea Pirlo floated, he redefined the deep playmaker, turning calmness into a weapon. At the 2012 Euros, a pure Pirlo masterclass. Yet, while others shouted, Pirlo whispered. The Ballon d'Or didn't reward subtlety, but football never forgot his symphony. Number 9, Gianluigi Buffon. Goalkeepers are supposed to be invisible until they're the only thing standing between victory and disaster. Buffon was eternal, a World Cup winner, a Champions League finalist, and a leader for decades. Probably the best goalie we've ever seen in modern times, but the Ballon d'Or, only Yashin never broke that barrier in 1963. Buffon's name deserved to be the next, but the world probably wasn't ready yet to see a goalkeeper as the best football player in the world. Number 10, Neymar Jr. There was a moment between 2015 and 2017 when Neymar stood on the edge of immortality. Messi, Ronaldo, and Neymar, the Holy Trinity, the five-star skilled Brazilian who gave us so many legendary moments. The way he trolled the world's best defenders game after game was like nothing we'd ever seen before. His flair was electric, his numbers divine, but controversy and timing were his enemies. The Prince of Football never became its king. Number 11, Arjen Robben. Left foot, cut inside. Goal. Everyone knew what was coming and no one could stop it. If Robben was on the pitch and you were the opposition's left back, you knew you were going to have a really bad day. In 2013, he scored the Champions League winning goal, drove Bayern's treble, and yet Ribéry stole the narrative. Injuries robbed us of what might have been one of football's greatest Ballon d'Or stories. Number 12, Luis Suarez. A genius tormented by chaos and controversy, Suarez was the villain who couldn't stop scoring 40-goal seasons, biting scandals and moments of genius that defied logic. You could hardly believe your eyes with many of his goals. In 2016, he outscored both Messi and Ronaldo and still didn't win. The world saw the teeth, not the talent. The price of brilliance with a dark side. Number 13, Sergio Ramos, a true captain who led the way in battle. 4 Champions Leagues, a World Cup, a Euro double. He turned defense into destiny, headers in finals, last-minute miracles. But like mentioned earlier, defenders rarely get Ballon d'Or glory. Ramos won everything there was to win, except the Ballon d'Or. Sometimes being the rock means being overlooked. Number 14, Mohamed Salah, the Egyptian king, adored in Anfield, worshipped in Cairo, razor-sharp dribbling at top speed and unprecedented effectiveness in front of goal, Golden Boots, Champions League glory, Premier League redemption. Yet every time he soared, someone else, Messi, Modric, Benzema, they all edged him out. He ruled everywhere except Paris. Number 15, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He called himself God, and to be fair, sometimes he played like one. League titles in 4 countries, 500 career goals, bicycle kicks that broke physics. But charisma doesn't equal popularity, and the Ballon d'Or isn't given to prophets. Still, Zlatan didn't need a trophy to prove his point. Legends write their own scriptures. If you were to ask him himself, he would flip the script and say, the Ballon d'Or has never won Zlatan. Honorable mention. Before we wrap this up, there's one name I have to mention. Lamine Yamal, 17 years old and already rewriting history. The youngest goal scorer in Euro history. A teenager carrying Spain to glory, dazzling defenders twice his age. It was neck and neck between him and Ousmane Dembélé this season, both electric, both unplayable. But if you ask me, Lamine Yamal also really deserved it. That feeling you get when a kid steps onto the biggest stage and plays like he's in the park. That's not just talent, that's destiny. The Ballon d'Or might not have his name yet, but if football has a future face, it's Lamine Yamal. The Ballon d'Or is supposed to crown the best, but sometimes greatness can't be captured in gold. Iniesta's touch, Xavi's mind, Maldini's grace, Suarez's fire. Maybe the real award isn't the trophy, it's the stories they left behind. And let's be honest, almost all of these players had their personal peak in the same period as Ronaldo and Messi. That should explain, without further ado, why the rest missed out on the Ballon d'Or. But at the same time, we've seen questionable winners over the years. So, tell me, who do you think deserved a Ballon d'Or most? Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.